thing that I have noticed over the past few weeks since Black Ops 7's beta really released and everything started changing, and you guys kind of noticed how Black Ops 7 is listening more to the fans, and there's this big discussion about that, and it's very good stuff, and it's very good news, and it's positive for Call of Duty. I think sometimes in the Call of Duty community, there's a lot of negativity that surrounds it just to be negative, honestly, and I don't know why that is sometimes, and to be quite honest, if I put out a negative video, this is funny, but if I put out a negative video regarding Call of Duty and I'm saying Call of Duty is shit, it'll get way more traction and more views than if I put out a video saying Call of Duty is awesome. You know? And that's fucking crazy. But it's fine because that's not a certain thing that's just exclusive to Call of Duty. I mean, people thrive on negativity and discourse and things like that. Now, there's also a line that should be told between, are you being negative just to be negative, or is there real criticism there? Is there real concern? I say all of this because I've noticed that people are already shitting on Modern Warfare 4. They're already expecting it to be bad. They're already expecting it to fail. People on Twitter or in different areas of social media are talking about how Modern Warfare 4 and Infinity Ward better not ruin what Treyarch and Raven are creating with Black Ops 7, and creating this negative view around Infinity Ward and Modern Warfare again. Now, Infinity Ward is a studio that gets a lot of shit. It receives a lot of hate for their contributions to Call of Duty and the multiplayer space and all that stuff. And that is a constant thing that they've gotten for years and years on end. But the thing on this channel, and we always have to say this, is I don't really care almost at all about multiplayer. And when I say that, I don't mean that I hope it's bad or I hope they don't make changes. No, I hope that the people that play multiplayer get the changes they need to make the experience fun. Because when I was growing up, multiplayer to me was one of the most fun things to play in Call of Duty. But I'm not at that part anymore of my life. I'm not a competitive multiplayer. I don't get hella high kills. I don't find super duper enjoyment in just playing single multiplayer matches for hours and hours on end. Campaign, story, lore, that shit is what I like. I love playing the campaign. I can play a great campaign no matter what. So I will say this, if a Call of Duty game comes out and its multiplayer is absolute dog shit, like 3 out of 10, it's really, really bad and everybody hates it. But that Call of Duty in particular had a really good campaign that's like a 9 out of 10, like 8 out of 10. One of the best campaigns I've played. Instantly, to me, in my mind, in my psyche, the way that I view things, that game is a success. That game, I'm going to always remember fondly as one of my favorite Call of Duties ever, because I'm thinking of campaign first. This channel, myself, my thought is a campaign first channel. I don't care what goes on the multiplayer stuff, on the zombie stuff, because that to me isn't as interesting. That to me, I'm not buying the game for its multiplayer or zombies. I'm buying the game for its campaign. And so I hate that I'm already fucking seeing this hate be kind of pre-ordered for Modern Warfare 4. So when people start seeing the trailers of Modern Warfare 4 or multiplayer, or maybe some stuff that's going on with Infinity Ward and Modern Warfare 4 when it releases, next year in 2026, people are already going to be like, well, I knew it was going to happen. I knew that they were going to do that. I knew they were going to ruin this. I knew they were going to add that back. And you start feeling like that's fucking crazy that you have that negativity, especially because Modern Warfare is just a series that I love. Modern Warfare 4 is a game that I want really bad to come out. I want the campaign to be better. I want everything in that game to just be really, really good. That's the scene and the vibe of Call of Duty that's my favorite. Now, when you've been burned, when you have made really terrible decisions time and time again, then you can sit here and say, yeah, they don't deserve for us to give them a second chance. They don't deserve our grace. They don't deserve this or that, whatever. But here's the thing, right? We're looking at Modern Warfare, the trilogy, the new modern trilogy of Modern Warfare that began in 2019. And if I'm stacking up every single game up to Modern Warfare 4, and this is my personal view for me, my point of view, if I stack all those games up, do I feel like they deserve some grace? Do I feel like they were able to deliver good games, and so I'm going to trust that they can deliver a Modern Warfare 4? In my opinion, they did. Modern Warfare 2019 was a fantastic campaign. I loved that story. It was grounded, it was gritty, it was real, it was different. Modern Warfare 2 campaign, in my opinion, upped the stakes a bit, went a little bit more global global. Introduced some fantastic characters in Los Vaqueros. Introduced a fantastic twisted character in Commander Philip Graves with the Shadow Company. It was a game overall that I really enjoyed in terms of the campaign. Do I feel the villain was a little weak? Do I feel like certain goals, the things that pushed the villain, were a bit weak? Yes, but overall the package was great. And I love Modern Warfare 2 and its missions. So the only failure to me that these games have given since their release has been Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 3 is indefensible. It's inexcusable because of what I felt they built in MW1 and MW2. I thought MW3 was going to be this great game. MW3 has a handful of good missions, and by a handful, 2 or 3 missions are passable, and that is it. The story is weak, characters are rushed, characters don't act like themselves, and what could have been a fantastic end, maybe, or a fantastic third installment in the Modern Warfare trilogy failed flat in almost all ways. Whether that's because the game was supposed to be a DLC first, whether that was because Sledgehammer got rushed, whether that was because Activision doesn't know what the fuck they're doing sometimes. I don't know why, but that is what happened. And so to me, I'm seeing your past 3 games that have been Modern Warfare, 2 of them have been fucking fantastic, and the third one was a failure. So in that line of thinking, I am positive enough to say, well, Modern Warfare 4 needs to be good. It needs to be better, and I think that it will be. Now, some of you might tell me, well, Brandon, you know what? Modern Warfare 2019, the writers and the people behind that, they gone. They left. But you still have a crop of characters. There's still competent writers out there. There's still a story to be told. And I think that they know the failure that they had with the campaign of Modern Warfare 3, that they need to do better. Now, if we also think about this, Sledgehammer Games is the ones that worked on Modern Warfare 3, when Infinity Ward had been the ones working on MW1 and MW2. Now, this isn't a blame game. I'm not going to say, oh, the developers of Sledgehammer are bad. No, because Sledgehammer, I think, deserve to make their own game. Sledgehammer deserves to work on something they want to work on in Call of Duty. They don't need to pick up the slack or the development of something that Infinity Ward is working on. So I think that Modern Warfare can deliver. I think that Modern Warfare can build on the positivity that Black Ops 7 is putting out to a lot of the fans. So I think that Modern Warfare 4 needs to deliver a great campaign. And if it can do that, for me, I do not care about the multiplayer or anything else that happens. But I think it's fucking crazy that we're already being negative about it. I think we need to shift thinking a bit. Let's see what happens. Let's wait till we at least get a trailer. Let's wait until we at least get some more info on it and see what's going on. Kind of get an idea of the story of what they're going to do. The only thing we have so far is leaks. Some of those leaks might come true. The story already seems like it could potentially be very good. With some of the leaks that we've gotten, it's going to be involving South Korea, I believe. It's going to be a potentially good story. And I think it just needs to do that. It needs to have good writing, good set pieces. Low-key, it needs to let go of that open combat mission bullshit and really tone it down or tighten it up tremendously for Modern Warfare 4. So I put this video out to say that I've seen the negativity around MW4, and I think it's unfair to be saying and being so fucking negative already. We haven't even gotten Black Ops 7, you know what I mean? Now, if the game comes out and it's a fucking shit show and it's terrible and the campaign is really bad, then I'll be the first to say, hey, you know what? This shit was ass. It was terrible. Definitely put it to rest. I'm gonna come out and say it because I don't care being wrong. I don't care not getting it right. But what I do care about is just seeing this fucking negativity cloud always fucking following Call of Duty and always following particularly Modern Warfare and Infinity Ward. But, you know, it is what it is. What do you guys think?